as a society, we're not well equipped for dealing with ill children, and so often really families with a child that is suddenly ill or diagnosed are probably facing really a crisis they've never ever imagined that they would be in. And so part of our work is really working with families. The risk of a family falling apart through a time like this is quite high. Many families lose their homes during an admission, a serious child illness. So life's quite stressful. I suppose we're trying to strengthen their relationship with God. Although we can't do that, only God Himself can. I guess we facilitate creating an opportunity. Should they wish to pursue that, we will help them. One aspect of chaplaincy that a lot of people don't realise is that it's highly cross-cultural. It's obviously in Western Sydney cross-cultural language and culture, but it's actually cross-cultural for me to enter the world of a family that is suffering. And I think some of the power of the SGM booklets is that concepts are just allowed to speak for themselves. And so that allows those words to cross a gap that I can't cross. Probably very few people are able to. We try and enter the world of the person suffering, provide assistance, but in the end we can't do anything to change their world. But I think the scripture speaks into it, and when people are open to allowing it to speak, it does. It's beautiful material which I think fits well with what we do. It's of the level of quality that you feel happy to give. But I really love it that most of the little brochures deal just with one topic. They're not trying to get everything into it. Often there's an opportunity to say, oh look, I have a little booklet back in my office. I think you might be interested. I'll drop it back in. People don't have a lot of mental space to unpack things at the time. They're using it to deal with the medical information. But I think often, you know, if you become part of people's lives in such a way that maybe they unpack it over time when they have more space. So sometimes the brochures go onto a dressing table or into a box, but they come out again later. And it's having that confidence that they will work and speak whenever they're re-accessed. You know, that's really what we're hoping to do, to help people find a hope in Jesus, an understanding of who they are actually as a person made by God, created by God, loved by God, and a God that wants to be involved in their lives, not just in the good times, but in the really difficult times, in the depths.